And here we are again, Final Fantasy XIII, there's Hope. Let's go talk to him. Yeah. Well, she's away.
We made it!
Where's Grumpy? Got left behind, huh?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
This is pointless. Can't keep up. Can't get home. It's over for me.
It's not over. We'll get you home.
I don't have one. Now that Mom is...
What about your dad?
Not making a wish, Hope?
Mom, you still believe in that kind of stuff? Wishing on fireworks? Really? That's for little kids.
Who are you calling kid?
You? What'd you wish for?
Oh, that next year, your father could come with us.
Why? It's better like this. We don't need him. That night, they found the Fal'Cie in the Bodum vestige. The next day, soldiers sealed off the town, and we couldn't get back to Palom Polum. They forced us onto the train with everyone else. My mom, she was frantic. She wanted to get us home, so she tried to fight. She got tricked by Snow. He used her!
Let's get you home, okay? Your dad's gotta be worried.
Let him worry. Why should I care? He doesn't.
Any father cares.
Sass?
It's nothing, forget it.
Come with me, okay?
This oughta do it. We've got time. Get you back home. Your dad'll be happy to see you.
And I think now we're 3.
Are we? Yay!
A little bit of extra CP if we want to spend it. And yes, we've had that cutscene sort of for the seaside city of Bodum, or is it town of Bodum? I forget exactly. A couple of times now. That sort of slowly reveals that pretty much everyone that we get to play just was there that night. And all the circumstances. It's very tidbitty.
And finally Hope.
Who's already fully done it as a synergist.
And why not, since we've got some of it, let's pop a little on medic as well. We'll change some paradigms. Still no commando.
Superiority is very interesting, because you can have 4 different types of buffs at that point.
Just in case we run out. Now, the funny thing is about this is that the Saboteur role actually works a little bit like Commando, in that it stops the stagger bar from falling quickly again.
Okay, so we're not going to bother having 3 Ravagers?
Yes, we are. I'm just going to pop it at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Same as we could also have 2 medics, but I don't think we were going to worry that much about being damaged so far.
Possibly a touch excessive, yes.
Yeah.
So Smart Bomb is like Relentless Assault, but with debuffs instead.
Are we going to start with superiority? Or?
Yeah. I won't bother updating equipment for now.
It does make a bit of a difference to have them all sort of going right away. And then you tend to be able to get into sort of a cycle quite easily.
Well, we can't go back from where Hope and Lightning came from.
No.
So the only way is up, baby. You and me now.
Well, you could go back the way Zaz and Viniel came, but yeah.
I guess. Come on. No,
Nope.
back down. Can you?
There's
no,
no
back
room.
down.
Move forward a
No,
little.
back down. Oh, I think this is more amusing. Oh, I thought they were both going to do that.
That
Okay.
would be weird.
Let's run up behind this thing.
Time to get serious.
Actually, you might as well just attack it.
Just because there's one? Fair enough.
And pull the old switcheroo, as he puts it. Ah, now it's going down a lot more.
Yeah,
faster.
because we're able to both attack it and saboteur it. It does make the difference. So she's sapped all she can. She only has 2 abilities.
I'll try disaster.
And he's already dead.
He's already dead. Spark plug.
Yes, so having that little extra character, even though they're also, as we've said, not a heavy-hitting damage one, does make a difference. And we just picked up
You shouldn't
a
call
weapon.
Hope a little extra character.
You
That's
know what
terrible.
I mean. I think it was Hope's weapon, yeah.
Mhm.
Which isn't any good. Doesn't have a special ability. Gives them extra HP, but
No,
a
it
bit
doesn't.
less strength.
That comes from the bangle.
So,
Yeah, increases maximum HP by 50.
so is it just a worse weapon then?
It's a bit more complicated than that. It sort of does stuff later, and it's part of a particular group, and if you use things from a particular group, you can get synthesized abilities, but
Okay,
it's
okay.
not going to go into it yet.
Yeah.
I like this spark. It's very sparky.
Yeah, well, like you said, the environments are actually quite detailed. Later in the second one, or 13 Part 2, they start to look actually a bit more generic, a bit less lovingly crafted.
Yeah.
Are we going to let all the buffing go? So we'll have 2 protecty type ones, 2 attacky type ones. Oh.
And it does make one heck of a difference.
Yeah. And hopefully by that point he'll be completely debuffed, which I think he is already,
He is,
because
yes.
she only knows 2.
In fact, I'm probably overdoing it by making sure they're
You
completely
could just
buffed.
attack him then.
Oh, but I have to now.
Do you want to see what it's like? Yeah. There we go.
Changing gears.
Maybe I should have come up with a better thing for healing. Anywho, let's try disaster.
Yes, so we do a bit more damage. It'll take a bit less time to kill this way. Which is pretty much how the sort of the buffing and debuffing works, because if it's an enemy that has much higher health, so the battle would take a lot longer usually, it's worth the extra time doing the... essentially standing there and not really doing much what it looks like, but...
Alley-oop.
There's something up there.
I haven't seen these before.
They're weird bird things.
Yeah.
Wow, they can really run at me. Come on. I could have totally gotten away there.
Yes, we could have. So, what are these things then? Incubus? I think that flashed there briefly.
Incubus.
So they're a physical attack character again.
Yes, it's what happens if you cover a bus in ink.
Eesh.
Has she already debuffed them?
Yeah.
She's actually quite a good debuffer.
Time to pull the old switch.
The same as a saboteur, you also get sort of more passive saboteuring and more aggressive saboteuring. So she has abilities right now which are just things like makes them a little bit more vulnerable, but you still have to do the damage. And then later on you get sort of some of the better ones like poison, which actually just damages them itself. Which is very...
Actually, one of the more useful abilities she gets isn't really a debuff, it's the ability to cast a debuff on top of a debuff. And then that sort of resets the timer.
Yeah.
Because they do wear off debuffs. But yes, and then you can use her just as a commando, because she can just keep hitting the enemy. In fact, can we get that? Or is that not available until later? And it's not available until later. So we'll probably just make her as she is now.
Isn't that
A warship from Pulse.
You mean they made it this far?
Of course not. Not during the war, not since. They might have tried, but none of their forces made it into Cocoon. They only damaged the outer rim. Then the Sanctum's Fal'Cie pushed them back. What'd you, sleep through history?
More or less. So, what's a ship from Pulse doing here?
Once the war was over, people couldn't live near the rim anymore, in places like the Hanging Edge. So the Fal'Cie, they gathered up scrap from Pulse and used it for rebuilding here. This is what was left. A bunch of garbage.
Who'd have thunk? A Pulse Fal'Cie and who knows what mixed in with all the trash.
Who'd have thunk?
Lots of weird blue lights over there as well. But
yeah, I think it's the end of the episode now.
yes, I think it too.
So we'll catch you next time. Same bat thunk, same bat. I don't know where I'm going with that. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.